What's up, guys? This is Nathan from Money Matters. Today, we're going to look at the travel YouTuber Mark Wiens and the reasons for the popularity of this food and travel blogger's YouTube channel. First, we have to mention the fact that Mark Wiens has an impressive number of YouTube subscribers at 8.17 million, which is one of the biggest subscriber counts for a YouTube channel. This big number points to the fact that the brand offers some of the best quality content about travels around the world, sharing travel videos, as well as videos on some of the world's best and most delicious street foods. His YouTube channel also shares a great deal of information on travel and even travel tips. Brand success. Real food adventures. Mark Wiens' YouTube channel has been around for over a decade, and since its establishment, Mark has taken all his followers and viewers on endless food adventures and trips around the world, sharing some of the best kinds of street foods and travel adventures on his channel. You never really know what Mark will be up to next. And to give you an idea of how good his videos are and the nature of the content, he's dubbed the channel Migrationology, Travel for Food, with Mark Wiens. On this channel, Mark shares new videos twice weekly on Wednesdays and Sundays. Story of courage and determination. Mark Wiens shares incredible food and travel content on his YouTube channel. But if there's one thing that really sets him apart from many others, it has got to be his inspiring story that's all about courage and the determination to never settle for a 9-to-5 job. Even after his graduation from college, he had his eyes set on just two things: traveling the world and being able to make enough money that would allow him to keep traveling and to never settle on that 9-to-5. Well, this determination seems to have paid off quite well, and more than a decade later, Mark Wiens is still traveling the world. He's been to China, Laos, Mexico, Dubai, Austria, and Turkey, just to name a few of the countries he's been to. And in all of these destinations, he's filmed great food and travel content. He not only shares tips on how to survive trips to these parts of the world, but he's also shared videos of him eating various exotic dishes from all of these places, all of which leave your mouth watering every time you watch the video. That said, it's worth noting that Mark Wiens' success has been enhanced by the fact that the internet is evolving quite fast. So as an individual who got into blogging in the world of YouTube when not so many people were doing this whole vlogging thing, he's grown with time. And as the internet and YouTube have become more accommodating and a source of livelihood to content creators, Mark has benefited a great deal, remaining relevant and popular even today. People interested in making money out of the food and travel niches are greatly influenced and inspired by Mark Wiens, who shows that it can be done, and that as long as you create great content and are willing to learn every step of the way, you'll still make good money off the internet. Adventurous spirit and foodie background. Mark Wiens' content comes so naturally on camera. You think that this is the case because he's been at it for a long time. While this is the truth, it's only half the truth, because Mark notes that he's always been an adventurous eater, and it all started as a child because they traveled a great deal. Born to American parents, they lived in different places like France, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Kenya. This was until his graduation from high school. With all the places and cultures he was introduced to as a child, he got to sample all kinds of food. In Kenya, for example, where he went to school and lived in middle and high school, he was exposed to not just Kenyan meals while in Nairobi, but by virtue of the fact that he attended an international school, he got to experience Ethiopian, Chilean, and even Korean foods. All these experiences not only allowed him to build a versatile palate, but it could be the thing that made the idea of trying foods from different parts of the world interesting. Through his adventures, Mark Wiens offers his audience a glimpse of what the rest of the world has to offer, while also shedding light on the lives of people and cultures from different societies in the world. His adventures also take him on trips to scenic places, and also locations with interesting things and plants and fruits. And the fact that he goes fishing in some of the places he visits, like Thailand, introduces the Thailand way of life, and also the unique sea creatures from there. The 2-kilogram giant lobster they caught on the floating aquarium, for example, makes for great content. They also share more about how the lobster is prepared, and this glimpse into the Thailand people's culinary practices makes for great quality content that's led to the success of the channel. High quality content. There's no doubt in our mind that Mark Wiens has one of the most effective content creation strategies, which is something that has allowed him to create the kind of videos that always get high numbers of views. He has a target audience in mind, and although you'll notice that his videos are mostly of street foods from different places, he plans his content such that all of them have different angles, and if he ends up with content that's too similar to what he created before, he mixes up the video, and when the videos are uploaded. So one street food video might be about him devouring the food off the street, and others would have him doing full tour videos on the street foods. And in other cases, he'll be filming in the village. These little twists in his content creation strategy mean that he's always having a new angle and something unique to offer. And it's one of the things that's made this channel quite successful. And the fact that he's traveling most of the time means that he doesn't really share the same kind of content. He gets to explore different locations all the time, which means that the quality of content he delivers allows him to keep his audience interested. And this is also the reason for the success of his YouTube channel. So, by mixing different kinds of content, or just mixing things up, he's been able to increase his viewership and keep his viewers always interested for the next video. The production of his travel and food videos is also top-notch, and it makes for great entertainment for your whole family. Consistency. To meet his audience's demand for content, to remain relevant, and for the success of his channel, Mark Wiens and his team have 2 weekly uploads, one on Sunday and Wednesday, which means that wherever you watch his videos from, you're certain that this Bangkok-based YouTuber will deliver something entertaining for you. Successful brands are built on consistency, and this is one thing he's banked his success on: food challenges. In addition to sharing spots and videos for the best street foods in Thailand and Mexico, he also shares many other videos that are all about some of the biggest food challenges that he's been a part of. His recent videos capturing these challenges have 1 million or more views, primarily because the challenges he takes part in are insane. In one of these videos, he takes the challenge to eat 6,000 pounds of very spicy sausage, eating 5 mega sandwiches in a day, going on the best and the biggest food tours, and eating insane cheesesteaks and more. These challenges make for great content, which is the kind of content people want to see when browsing through YouTube. Food reviews. While sharing videos of some of the most insane and mind-blowing food adventures he's been on, he's giving indirect reviews of the places, which would mean that anyone else who's into food fairs and this kind of food-related fun would know where to go next, and even have an idea of what to try out when they go. Whether you're in or out of the country, Mark Wiens' videos represent the best kind of content that can inspire you, if you're wild and are into some fun in the name of food challenges, and just having mind-blowing food experiences in well-known or little-known spots. The best part is that thanks to his views, even the locals learn about hidden gems in their cities or towns, and offerings that they were not aware of. But even if you're not one to partake in such challenges, watching his videos gives you a nice thrill. Some of his videos are reviews of places many people would want to visit, and his thoughts on these foods really give foodies a chance to experience the same things or just to try out new places whenever they're in town. One of the recent videos he shared is a review of the best American barbecue and dry rub ribs. It was at least 4.2 million views. It's a simple review of a place to get great ribs, and since most people love good ribs, it makes sense that the video went viral. Mark Wiens puts in a lot of work into his videos, and he's quite adventurous. And the fact that he's been doing this for quite a long time now are some of the reasons for his success. Thanks for watching.